whether you're of the day or of the night. If you're of the night, the Bible said, he that sleeps, sleeps only at night. And he that gets drunken at night. People that drink is actually not because they don't know it's harmful, but they don't have the life of the day that can help them say no to that harmful substance. They don't have it. Therefore, as a mother, you have what it takes. You have the womb to conceive that man until he bears that life, in order to be able to say no to what is happening. Quickly, we'll be looking at an example in Genesis chapter 6. That is where I want to dwell much. Genesis chapter 6, verse 8 to 10. It says, and it repented to the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and creeping thing, and the fowls of the air. For it repented me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. And verse 13 of that same passage. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch. Amen. We know the story of Noah, Mrs. Noah. You can't talk of Noah without Mrs. Noah. Because in the account of Noah, we're told that they beget children, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and the three of them were boys. And if you read the 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 5, it says Noah was a preacher of righteousness. In his days, just like we are in our days, wickedness and perversion is so rampant. A lot of things are happening. You know, when the pastor was announcing about the travelers, he says our roads are not safe. Our roads are not safe anymore, therefore we need to pray. And in the days of Noah, God himself attests that the people are wicked. Violence is everywhere, and therefore I want to wipe them off. But you know one thing that amazed me about this story is that he found a family. He found a man and a woman. The mother was there. I was just imagining Mr. Noah having that encounter and coming to share with Mrs. Noah. And Mrs. Noah was not, let's assume she was not carrying the life. Do you think Noah would build that ark? Do you think he would do that? Not at all. He will disobey God. And that is what is happening to our homes today. Several of these men have gotten vision and dreams. God has put purpose in their lives. But the women are saying, no, that cannot be materialized here. As long as I'm here, I am the one you are to take care of. I'm the one you are to sit with. Am I saying the men should not take care of their wives? Not at all. But Mrs. Noah understood her role as a mother. And she was not a sleeping mother. When Noah came to the house and was sharing that with her, and you know, it's something that is unimaginable. The fact is that there was no rain, it's a dry season. And God is saying, rain will come. Mrs. Noah believed her husband. Ma, do you believe your husband? As a mother, sister, single sister that are seated here, you know, you are potential mothers. If God does not help you to harness your singleness now, you will crush the man God will be bringing into your hands. It's not a curse. I didn't come to curse you. But God is opening my eyes to see the depthness of who a mother is. And I'm begging him not to fail. This is why I am born and brought into the world. Any other thing I'm pursuing is secondary. If I don't wear Hollandis, heaven will not ask me why. Do you get it? If I don't wear nails, heaven will not ask me why. If I don't wear a high heels, heaven will not ask me why. But if I fail as a mother, I'll be in for it. Mrs. Noah knew about this. market, they say, see that woman that her husband said rain is coming and they should build an ark. You know, she was not free in the society. Her children were not free. There was stigmatization. They were not free, but they stood in righteousness. Today, we're Christians that are full of compromises. We're full of compromise. A little press, a little hardship, we're compromising. What is happening to us? What is the problem? Is Mrs. Noah a ghost? Mothers, is she a ghost? Is she not a woman with flesh and blood like us? Is she an angel? No, she's not an angel. She's a woman like you and I. And this woman stood with her husband and said, anytime you see her on her knees, begging God, Lord, this plan you have shown my husband, this thing you have shown my husband, can you help him to accomplish it? Can you help my children accomplish your purpose? Some of us had unique children, just like it was announced this morning. Do you know they are unique children? But how I pray the mother will know why they're here. Like Samuel's mother, that's another woman that was awake, that knew the problem of the land and arose as a mother to nurse Samuel, to raise Samuel that will be a solution in Shiloh. Our children today are becoming troublemakers. Our children today are becoming torn in the flesh to the point that as you're walking, you are ashamed to identify with them. And yet you are a mother, you are still dressing up. What is your dressing to all of this shame and embarrassment? Heaven is weeping, crying, looking for mothers. I am glad it's a Mother's Day, but I wish we'll be marking an experience with God this morning, begging him and say, Lord, Mark, if you're finding mothers, look at me, don't pass me by. Don't pass me by. I need you to make me like Noah's wife that knew what to do. And she stood with her husband, partnering with her husband. Some of us are here, your husband was standing right in the office. Now he's putting his hands in dirty money. And you feel you're upgrading. You didn't come to look at Aso Rock. You came also so that you will be changing clothes. Before now you tell your husband no. I was listening to a news one time and a man got an alert. You know, sometimes banks will do transaction fails. And he got a huge amount of money. And it wasn't his own. And the man said he wants to go and withdraw so amount to be sure that the money is still in his account. Thank God he has a mother as a wife. And when he shared that with his wife, the wife said, is it your money? Don't touch this money. If you touch this money, you will come back and meet, I've gone to my father's house. And the man was like, for just this money, is it not a mistake? Everybody's doing it now. Just because everybody is doing it does not make it right. Does not make it right. And that woman stood her ground. And lo and behold, after 24 hours, a call came through from the bank. They traced him. We mistakenly dropped some money into your account. Please don't touch that money. What, and all of that. Please, we need it to come so that we'll return all of that. We'll be withdrawing it, all of that. And if this man would have spent that money, what would have happened to him? He will be in prison. And who will also go for visit? The wife. You chop together, you will suffer together. You will suffer it together. So Mother Noah, Mrs. Noah stood in righteousness. Today we're telling ourselves that Christianity is not this difficult as we're saying it. She'll pray for her husband and say, Lord, help my husband to stand in righteousness. My husband must stand in holiness. My husband must not be discouraged. My husband must speak the truth, must tell the people the impending danger that is coming. Brethren, I don't know if you know that this world will soon wrap up.